Alright guys, Forsaken actually announced something huge. There's a new update that's coming out with 2 new characters coming to the game, and there's even more than what you expect in this update. Let's get into it. So, something major is actually coming to Forsaken. Even after the Azure update just released, we finally got another sneak peek of the next update that is going to release. And honestly, it's about time we get these 2 characters. These characters have been teased throughout Forsaken for a long while now, and it's been over maybe a year now. We haven't really got any information on them. Just a few concept arts and not exactly any gameplay or any sort of in-game design. And these 2 characters are actually coming are the Stalker and Ringmaster. And finally, it seems like we're going back to how the 6er and V update was, dropping 2 characters at once. And this is something that Forsaken should probably start doing more often, as a lot of people want to see a lot of these characters come together. As there was another admin that hasn't even got released yet and has been teased in Jane Doe's folders. This is of course Clockwork. They haven't been shown off as much as these 2 have, with Clockwork still getting references in Shedletsky's lore, but then there's been nothing else about it, so we don't even know if this guy's even coming or not. And the thing is, the reason why Clockwork is actually important here is because he was supposed to release with Doombringer at the same time. So seeing that both characters here are going to drop along each other, we can also see Doombringer and Clockwork coming later on, but we don't even know when these 2 are going to release at this point. They've been in limbo for so long now. It's crazy. What we can expect with Ringmaster is he's going to be a survivalist, which the survivalists we already have are Noob, 007 and Veronica, and those 3, their kit is made you can solo survive, which everyone knows of course. So what we can expect from Ringmaster's kit is something that's sort of like a sentinel as well and a support at the same time. Even though there's no abilities shown off, with some unofficial like kits that people have planned out is like him having a lightning ability which allows you to teleport forward, and also applying slowness to the killer if it's used right next to the killer. So I guess this could be something like a long-ranged attack as well. So if you wanted to throw lightning at someone, then yeah, just shock my guy and then he's basically shocked for a bit. Even with that, he's actually going to come with like elemental effects with what people are saying. So he's got like a fire effect, an ice effect, air, and even earth. But having that many abilities will be a bit too much, I think. Imagine you're trying to get to ice quick, you're all the way at lightning. It's just going to take too long to go through. So it's probably better to stick with a few less elemental effects than having so many at once. As someone like V, she's got like the 2 different modes where you can go from broadcast phase to broadcast bumper, and yeah, you get different movement and interactions. So having this for Ringmaster could also benefit him as well. That's what people were saying, having a separate ability like V, being able to like switch between the different elemental effects. I guess it does work out well, but I don't know, it's like a bit too much for one character. And already you know how Azure plays out. Azure is like kind of overpowered right now in the current meta of Forsaken. So I guess the game does need a stronger survivor, but then again, everyone always says that this game is more survivor sided, and now that Azure released, this game is finally killer sided. So I guess it's a good thing that giving less to this character, but it's up to what Forsaken want to do. We also got this new artwork of both the Stalker and the Ringmaster together. So yeah, of course, yeah, you see that lightning on his head, and it's definitely going to be used for an ability. We already know that by now. And the thing is, the Stalker seems like it's going to get remade from a different team, as Hytoko has mentioned how Maximum ADHD is actually working on the Stalker 2. They have actually teamed up with them to make the Stalker into Forsaken, so it's actually perfectly accurate to how Stalker should actually play out. And like Max has said, the Stalker 2 is a collab with Forsaken that's been in the works for a while. He's pretty excited to it finally release, and there's actually a bunch of gameplay that he's shown off of the Stalker for his own Stalker 2 game, where bro is actually one of the first killers in the game, where he's literally using his hands as his main weapon, kind of like 6er's jump ability, but then even more brutal. So just seeing this, yeah, it looks like this guy's going to be amazing. And finally something different where you could probably just jump across the map in seconds, kind of like how in Swapsaken we had the Swordsmaster jumping high up into the air. So maybe that could be used here as well. There's always some sort of like sneak peek Forsaken love to do, I swear. Like showcase stuff early, but then don't intentionally tell you that it's coming to the game. And the fact that bro is even like shown off the Stalker has a hunting prey ability, so he can see every single survivor on the map and then just completely slash them away. But that's for his game. I guess we can infer that this might come to Forsaken. Oh, and he's even got a scream ability, sort of like Pursuer, where whenever you scream you get to find out where players are located, which is probably what activates the whole X-ray vision, or it gives you like some sort of buff where you're close by survivors to like disorientate them. Just from that, he's literally a killer that you want to go up close and personal with the survivor. Hey, what? But honestly, I think this is probably one of the most fun characters we'll actually get in game. It's something where you just rush in, kill everyone quick, and then bust a quick one. But yeah, that's just how the Stalker works, I guess. Damn, I might be falling in love with the Stalker before its release. I find it funny how they're calling this the intermission. So it's like another update, but it's not the final update to release. So to end off chapter 3. Don't worry that I called this chapter 4. Don't worry about that, yeah? Just forget about that video. Well, yeah, so Leader of Lies is what it's going to be called, with the Stalker stalking his prey. Bare corny in that. And I think that we will also be getting voice actors for both of the characters, as now that Azure has a voice actor and a lot of his skins getting other voice actors for them as well, it seems like something most likely to happen to the Ringmaster and the Stalker. And already we have Prinzo putting a shush emoji on the new artwork, as Prinzo I think was the voice actor for some of the skins in this new update. We can already see something special happening here. And the thing is, they have showcased the Stalker before, as people have noticed that the Stalker has been in game with a lot of screenshots of like the Stalker just running around. This was from 2025, so all of those animations, abilities, they'll all probably get changed. We saw this with the Azure update, so we already know it's not going to be the same. But like even the Ringmaster was showcased ages ago, which was a placeholder. But then again, that was the last time we saw the actual model for the Ringmaster. So yeah, expect more to come with this different design. And of course, you already know there's going to be an LMS between both the Stalker and the Ringmaster, as what is Forsaken without an LMS? And now that we have these LMS effects coming into the game, we could even see maybe a special effect for these two characters, or mainly the Stalker, as this definitely looks like something Forsaken are going towards, with having these special LMS effects for certain skins as well. But for some reason they don't want to add it to milestone skins. It's fair enough, they already like put a lot of effort into them, but then again, players just want more things to look forward to when getting these milestone skins. We're talking about Forsaken players here, you know what I mean? Getting real greedy in that. Also, another thing, Cacklebox actually was brought in for the Stalker's development, meaning they actually worked on the complete concept for his moveset. And there's been a few more people that have actually been able to work on the moveset, so there might be different changes and different things going on where they're going to make sure the balancing is fair. But with Forsaken and balancing, there's always been problems around that. So look at your boy Meek, he'll literally he'll go on your case about balancing the game. Hopefully not. The Stalker and the Ringmaster aren't a balancing mess. Reference? Well, I forgot to go over the Stalker's abilities, but from what we know, you can already see the Stalker having those few abilities that we've seen before, and being more of a rage type of character that jumps in, kills everyone, jumps out, and then does the same to everyone else in the survivor side. I can't lie, yeah, it seems like Jeff the Killer won't be coming anytime soon. Maybe expect Jeff the Killer at the end of this year, or even for Halloween, as the Masquerade event is definitely coming back this year. If you haven't even purchased Nosferatu yet, expect to get another re-release for him in the shop that releases in the Masquerade event. But instead, this time it's probably going to be Jeff the Killer. Honestly, why did they just not release Jeff the Killer then? That was like the perfect time they could have actually released him. Well, I do think that this update will likely come in October or September, as we had the Jane Doe update back in March, and now that it's July, that's about 4 months. So I guess they'll probably spend another 4 months on making this character fleshed out properly. And since it's 2 characters again, expect another 8 months for this, just like V and 6 are. But it's something great to see an announcement already, so people get hyped for the next update. And now that Forsaken's at its peak again, it seems like they want to keep riding that wave. And this is the first step for greater plans for Forsaken. And they're not really telling anything about how the Stalker is actually going to play out, as the Stalker is supposed to be one of the biggest releases. They're more locked in than ever now. So hopefully no more drama after this, and everything runs smoothly, right? That will definitely happen. Other than that, guys, let me know if you like this type of video. Honestly, I did this with no script because I hate writing scripts and F them scripts. Actually, wait, this is family friendly. You can't say that. Jack, why are you saying that, bro? Why are you saying that? Because I can. Okay, I think I'm going crazy. But yeah, what do you think about this? Is this the right step for Forsaken? And let me know if you like these videos as well. Subscribe for more Forsakening it.